What's up, guys? I'm the Patriot Fist, and we're about to do our first review of the Stanley Parable. I've never done a review before, but I mean, you just talk about it, and then put up some. Well, it's gonna be really hard. Oh no! Let's do it.
I open my eyes in a small corner office with only one way out. As I walk, a voice from within begins narrating my movements, sometimes behind me and sometimes ahead. I follow them without much hesitation until I walk into a room with two doors. The voice says,
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I start walking toward the left door and then pause. What's behind the right door? I ask myself. If I go left, I make the narrator happy, and I can find contentment and satisfaction in my ending. If I go right, however, could I find something better? The Stanley Parable, created by Galactic Cafe, follows the perspective of an office worker named Stanley. As Stanley, you realize that your fellow employees have vanished and that your computer has stopped receiving instructions. Led by the narrator, you must find out what has happened and save the day. If you want to, that is. You see, at a certain point, you're given a choice. You can do what the narrator says, or you can defy him. This simple mechanic is the catalyst for everything experienced in the game. If you do what he says, you're taken through an encouraging story where you save the world. But choosing some other variations can result in very different endings. In some, you're tortured by the narrator, in others, you die, and in a few, there are even hidden Easter eggs. So, what makes this parable worth buying? The answer is atmosphere. There were times in this game where I actually felt like Stanley. There were times when I felt depressed, angry, or even driven to change things. But there were also times that I felt completely like I was out of the game. This isn't a bad thing, however, because each of these experiences were purposefully inspired by the game itself. At any given moment, I could switch from being absolutely furious with the narrator to feeling like I'd personally thrown his puppy off of a building. The Stanley Parable does have weaknesses, such as it's nothing to write home about graphics and some people's opinion that it's emotionless. But I think that people who are looking for flaws in this game are looking for the wrong reasons. The graphics aren't as big a deal because they weren't as important to the story and lessons that were being taught. And as far as the emotion, I'd say that my own emotions while playing the game more than compensated for anything that might have been lacking. This game brings you in and asks you to challenge your own views of video games themselves. Why do you move from point Alpha to Command Post Charlie? What is the point of playing a game where you already know that you're the hero? If you've already won, then what's the point of trying? If a game that brings you out of your comfort zone and makes you consider things beyond yourself is appealing to you, then I would definitely recommend the Stanley Parable. What's up, guys? Thank you so much for watching this video. I know I had a great time making it. I hope you enjoyed watching it. If you did, go ahead and think about liking, commenting, and possibly subscribing to my channel. Well, alright, that does it for me. I'm the Patriot Fist, I guess, so just like go punch something, or I don't know, whatever. Just go outside. You know, just go.